Stinging nettle, the complete guide from harvest to health. This is stinging nettle, and if you've ever touched it, you know it unleashes an insane amount of pain. For most people, the first time they meet this plant is the only time, because that burn, and the rash that comes after it, is impossible to forget. People literally spend their lives running from this plant, ripping it out of the ground, and screaming at their kids to avoid it. But what if I told you this painful weed is one of the most nutritious plants on the entire planet, and it might be in your backyard right now? What if the sting was actually a secret clue to its incredible power? For thousands of years, people have been eating this stuff and using it as medicine. We're talking ancient Egyptians using it for back pain, and Roman soldiers rubbing it on themselves to stay warm. This is a real-life superfood, packed with vitamins, and its protein content can be up to 25 to 33% when dried. That's crazy for a green leaf. Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I will show you how to find it, how to harvest it without getting stung, and how to turn it into amazing food. By the end of this video, you'll be hunting for this plant instead of running from it. The why, a nutritional and medicinal powerhouse. Before we put on gloves and go on a mission, let's talk about why you would ever bother with a plant that literally hurts you. The answer is simple. Stinging nettle is an absolute monster of nutrition and medicine. First, the nutrients. Nettle is exploding with vitamins and minerals. We're talking vitamins A, C, K, and a ton of B vitamins. And for minerals, it's loaded with iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Get this. A single serving of nettle has way more calcium and magnesium than spinach. It's not even close. This is basically a multivitamin that grows out of the dirt for free. But it gets even crazier. Nettle has been used in medicine for centuries, and science is finally catching up. One of its biggest benefits is being a powerful anti-inflammatory. So many modern health problems are linked to inflammation, and nettle has compounds that literally block the body's inflammation signals. This is why people have always used it for arthritis, and some studies showed that eating nettles can actually help reduce joint pain. Here's another insane one. Allergy relief. If you have hay fever, nettle could be your new secret weapon. The theory is it can stop your body from releasing histamine, which is the chemical that makes you sneeze and itch like crazy. The science is still a little mixed, but thousands of people swear by nettle tea or pills during allergy season. And the list just keeps going. Some studies suggest nettle could help lower blood pressure and even help with blood sugar, but we need more research on humans. Now for a super important quick disclaimer. I am not a doctor. This is for educational purposes only. Nettle can mess with medications like blood thinners, blood pressure drugs, and others, so you have to talk to your doctor before using it, especially if you have a health condition or are pregnant. CTA. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard? If you're as hyped as I am about turning powerful plants into food and medicine, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss the next insane thing we do. The adventure, identification, and safe harvesting. All right, it's time for the fun part. Let's go find some nettle. First, you have to know what you're looking for. Stinging nettle, Ortica dioica, comes back in the same spot every single year. It loves rich, wet soil, so you'll find huge patches of it by streams, in the woods, or near old farm buildings. Here's your checklist. A single stem that feels square. The leaves are heart-shaped with a sharp point and have huge, jagged edges. They grow in opposite pairs up the stem, and obviously the entire plant is covered in tiny, hollow hairs. Those are the little needles that inject you with stuff like formic acid and histamine and cause that legendary sting. For cooking, you want to harvest in early spring when the plants are young, under a foot tall. At this point, the stems are so tender you can cook them too. Later in the year, the stems get tough, but you can still just snip off the top 4 or 5 sets of leaves. Always harvest before it starts making flowers or seeds, or it'll get bitter and gross. Now, the most important part, how to harvest it without all the drama. The solution is unbelievably simple. Wear gloves. That's it. Any pair of gardening or kitchen gloves will work. Wear long sleeves too. just to be safe. With a pair of scissors, you're going to snip the top 4 to 6 inches of the plant. This is not only the most tender part, but cutting it here actually forces the plant to grow even more leaves. So you can come back to the same patch and harvest again. It's a huge win-win. Collect everything in a bag or a basket. And here's a pro tip. Get way more than you think you need. Just like spinach, a mountain of fresh nettles cooks down to almost nothing. The transformation. Taming the sting in the kitchen. We're back inside with our massive, dangerous pile of nettles. For this next part, keep your gloves on. These things are still armed. The magic that turns this plant from a menace into amazing food couldn't be simpler. Heat. Boiling, steaming, or drying completely destroys the sting. The fastest and easiest way to do it is to blanch them. This prepares them for any recipe and gets rid of the sting forever. First, get a huge pot of water boiling like crazy. While you wait, make an ice bath. Just a big bowl with water and ice. This will stop the cooking instantly and lock in that insane green color. Using tongs, throw your nettles into the boiling water. They will wilt in seconds. Let them boil for just 1 to 2 minutes. You just want to turn off the sting, not cook it into green slime. With your tongs, pull them out and drop them straight into the ice bath. After a minute, they're cool. And now for the best part. You can finally take off your gloves. The sting is gone. Drain the nettles, and now for the most important step of all, squeeze out all the water. I mean really squeeze it. Grab a handful and wring it out like you're trying to break it. You will be shocked at how much water comes out. This is the key to a non-soggy dish. What you have left is a bright green ball of cooked greens. People say it tastes like spinach, but it's so much better. It's richer, more earthy, and just unbelievably delicious. This blanched nettle is now ready for anything, or you can freeze it for later. The reward: simple, delicious nettle recipes. Now that we've tamed our nettles, let's make 2 unbelievably easy and delicious things: a super healthy nettle tea and a mind-blowing nettle pesto. First, the tea. This is the most ancient way to consume nettle. You can use fresh or dried leaves. For fresh tea, you don't even need to blanch it. Just grab a handful of fresh nettle tops, rinse them, and throw them in a teapot. Pour hot, but not boiling, water over them, and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The tea you get is a beautiful light green, and it tastes smooth and earthy. It's shockingly mild and tastes green and healthy in the best way possible. You can add lemon or honey, but I challenge you to try it plain first. It's amazing. Next up, my absolute favorite thing in the world: nettle pesto. It is bursting with flavor and is a genius way to pack a huge amount of nutrients into your food. You need about 1 packed cup of your blanched, squeezed dry nettles. To a food processor, add the nettles, 2 cloves of garlic, a half cup of toasted nuts or seeds, walnuts or sunflower seeds are awesome, and a half cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Start pulsing it, and while it's running, slowly pour in a half to 3/4 of a cup of good olive oil until it looks like pesto. Finish it with the juice of half a lemon and some salt and pepper. And look at that, a vibrant, insane green pesto. The flavor is next level. It's nutty, sharp from the garlic and cheese, bright from the lemon, and has that deep, earthy flavor from the nettle. It's perfect on pasta, on toast, or on literally anything. It tastes like spring. Conclusion. So there you have it. We took a plant that 99% of people are terrified of and turned it into a healthy tea and a pesto that is better than anything you can buy at the store. We went from the problem of the sting, to the solution of heat, to the reward of an incredible, free meal. Stinging nettle isn't a weed, it's a wild, free superfood growing everywhere. It connects us to what our ancestors ate and proves that sometimes the things we're afraid of are actually the most valuable. So the next time you see a patch of nettles, I hope you see more than a plant that stings. I hope you see a delicious vegetable, a powerful herb, and a challenge to connect with the world outside. I dare you to grab some gloves and give it a try. What's your favorite way to use stinging nettle? I want to see every single one of you in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this adventure, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild food challenges. Thanks for watching.